Hello, this is Callie Troutman, and I am going to be talking about my storyboard for the follow-through assignment for SGD 161. And this is the storyboard right here, and this is the overall 6 boards. And I'll just start zooming in on the first one. So my concept for the assignment is to do sort of similar to J. Lou's video, only instead of an animal squishing and bouncing up from the ground, I'm going to do an octopus. And the secondary object on the octopus's body is going to be these tentacles. And I decided just to do 5, even though I know octopuses have 8. So the first, it's a very straightforward animation. He starts off swimming languidly in a coral reef, so he's actually going to be going into the wall, but the first opening of the animation is just stationary movement. He then rotates so that his body is going to be facing this wall, and I will have background, a sound effect that starts up, eases in at this point in the beginning, that just goes to the end. And then he has 2 secondary friends, the starfish and the sunfish, and he has turned to the right and he starts to move, and I will have created these to be parented to the octopus, so they will follow him at the same distance throughout the animation. And his tentacles will be imitating movement towards something. And he approaches the wall, and his face, as you can see here, will start to change, and he will realize he's about to hit the wall, and his tentacles are starting to retract from trying to move towards it. And then for the 4th storyboard, this is sort of the action climax. He actually hits the wall, so his head changes shape. It is squashed here and extends there to compensate. His tentacles abruptly move to the rear because of the impact. The facial expression, I don't think I'm going to have a face on the starfish, but he will look concerned. And the arrows indicate that he goes forwards, but then starts moving rapidly backwards. And then the last real movement in the animation will be all 3 of them at the same speed, going rapidly back. The impact will shoot them backwards in the coral reef towards the left-hand side. And then the last frame will be very similar to the first frame. He will make the opposite 90-degree turn. His friends will be right just within view, and the music will ease out. So that is what I am going to be working on for the rough and final pass. And see you then.